Yes, sir. Check, check. Yes, sir. Check, check. Do y'all hear the sound? Y'all got the sound? Oh, man. But guess what? We gonna set it off like this.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
Y'all be sleep, I be chilling. And niggas get on here and tell motherfucking lies. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe this shit. This nigga want to tell lies. Okay. First of all, I want to say what up, Dream Team? What up, Mama Murray? What up, everybody that's here? Y'all know how we do. We say what's up. I'm trying to decide what background I want to go with. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I want to hit him with the gorillas today. That's how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling a little heavy today. I'm feeling a little gorilla-fied on this good day. However, I be trying to spare niggas, and I don't be trying to go as hard as I can go, right? So niggas think that they feel as though that they got the upper hand and they can say what they want, they can do what they want and all this. Okay. So I'm gonna start here. Jay Prince went into the dude place where he DJ at, right? And he asked Jay Prince, can he get a picture? Not knowing that people everywhere got ties to Jay Prince. So this picture was sent over to Jay Prince, and Jay Prince was like, yo, what is this about? So I said, well, that's who you protecting now, right? Jay Prince was like, I don't know this cat. He just asked for a picture. I said, well, you see what he said. And what he said on the picture was, I ain't got no worries in Houston, Texas. The man who run Texas, Prince. So he putting up a false narrative that Jay Prince protects him. So Jay Prince was like, man, I don't know what's going on. I don't got time for that. I mean, I'm not dealing with that. So there's always somebody from Mob Ties that's watching me. I'm gonna say that. There's always somebody from Mob Ties that watch me. Because I'm trying to, you know, I ain't getting into their situation. But if peace can be had between them and what's going on here in Atlanta, I figured I'd be the one. But like I told them, they got an issue down there. And the issue down there is a dude who was a child molester. So you see my hat, I mean, you see my thumbnail that says unsubscribe from the Pedo, Bedbug, whatever it is, right? And my title is Bedbug, Baby Killer, Pedo. You should have thought about this one, and you included my kids and job, OKKK, right? He telling everybody, oh, he told on himself. He did that, he did that. And I'm saying to myself, actually, I didn't, stupid. However, I know who came to my job at the time that I was working there. I know who I dealt with. I know who took the picture. I know what I had on. The dumb part about the stupid nigga, and this is what I mean, when you see people like Rob Bond that hop up in here, yo, dude, take that somewhere else, man. You don't know who I talk to. But you're not getting me off of my, thank you, Ann. And delete that nigga forever. Delete that nigga forever. We don't got time for it. So at the end of the day, it kills me when a nigga can try to tell me what I wore, what I had on, and where I was at. I talk to people every day while I'm at work. And I clearly had, at that time, which was weeks ago, it was a navy blue Morgan State jacket that got the two gray stripes that come down the side. He trying to tell me it was a black Adidas jacket. Well, haven't wore that since Friday. And when I wore that black Adidas jacket, it was at the job that I work at now, not at Southern Regional, dummy. But they so persistent that Dana is the one that worked there. Then he said, oh, he told on himself. He did this, he did that. Well, let me show y'all something. This is what I mean when I say people are stupid for no reason. Let me show y'all something. He said, the love I have in ATL. Who else live in ATL but that he beefing with? I heard nigga was looking for me. Who else said that they looking for? Why look for me when you been found? Ain't nobody find me, but okay, keep going. My favorite color is black. Zoom. When you got people on the ground, video coming next. He looking for me. Nah, I don't think so, right? Who else do they call bozo? But wait, I thought I ain't have a job. They went around saying I don't have a job. This is what I mean when I say, if you are of any kind of sense, unsubscribe from this dude. Because he got you thinking, or y'all thinking that he's smart when he's dumb. If you know anything about colors, dummy, a navy blue jacket on camera is going to show up black, especially if you have a dumb ass camera that's not about shit. Then you said, oh, I work at a desk. You clearly see me standing in front of a desk, right? But who is this right here? That's why I say what I say. I know who I talk to. I know my surroundings 24/7, bro. Then let's go here. Yesterday, it wasn't this bright outside. It was light, but it wasn't that bright. Then you said, shout out to my Masons and Eastern Stars and the ATL. This is a small world. Okay, but can your Masons and your Eastern Stars protect you, brother? That's all I want to know. Can your Masons and your Eastern Stars protect you? That's me that put that there. I love my followers. Thank you. That's why I sit back and say what I say. While the people that you think I'm not paying attention to, oh, that's right. Oh, I drive that red Jeep right there, don't I? Oh, boy. This is what I mean when I say you send a dummy to do a real man's job, right? On top of that, we gonna go there. On top of that, we gonna go there. This nigga talk so tough, look in the camera like you tough, but be the first one to rat. Look. For all threatening videos of Bozo, send to mgrcs@provincecare.com. Report daintezjackson. And you're going to report my mini Draco that's just sitting there. I ain't even bothering nobody. I ain't saying them to you. I'm putting lip gloss on my lips. And what you got? You so scared, you bitch nigga. You picked out the gun that's sitting over there that's at least 10 yards away from me. But aren't you in Houston? I ain't know that gun can shoot from Atlanta to Houston. So when you sit back and tell these people, oh my God, he's so scared, he's so unhinged, he this and this, man, I'm laughing at you, bro. Because what you're doing, you're exposing your bitch ass. You're exposing yourself. I don't have to do nothing. You're exposing yourself. Then on top of that, Benny Cox hit you with, DJ, how low will you sink in the sewage? You can always get a job. Oh, you're waiting on the feds for free room and board. This nigga say, this is my job, goofy. So YouTube is your job now, huh? But you bitch and complain when somebody else jumps on YouTube and make it their job, huh? So you the only one that can get on here and tell your lies with your non-reading ass, and you think you can do whatever you want to do, right? Okay. That's one reason why y'all should leave his page, right? Okay. Next reason. He always talk about fucking with the ops. He always talking about fucking with the ops, right? So if I'm not mistaken, they all pitched a bitch because grown little boy or grown little man is the ops. If Larry McGee, aka Grown Little Boy, is the ops, put yes in the chat. If he's not the ops, put no in the chat. I'm just trying to figure something out real quick. If he's the ops, put yes in the chat. If he's not the ops, put no in the chat. That's all I need to know. If Grown Little Boy or Larry McGee is the ops, put yes in the chat. If he not, put no in it. Put no in it. Okay, I got one yes. I got 2, 3. Oh, okay. Well, let's read this together. From DJ Tyson. What? DJ Tyson 357 at gmail.com. Hold on. Why are you writing Grown Little Boy? Then you said, then the date, Tuesday, September the 6th, 2022. Hold on. Tuesday, September the 6th, 2022. Subject, I'm humbling myself. Respond if you will. What? I'm humbling myself. You know what? After all the shit you done did and said, you turn around and say you humbling yourself. Then you say, I'm going to get straight to the point. You have violated me and my family on these YouTube streets. You have done a lot against me in these past few years, and we don't even know each other. I only reacted. You started this whole YouTube beef with me because of Angelo involvement. You had my son over your crib, which was clearly a man violation. Okay. I know you have some common sense. I would never do anything like that out of some YouTube beef. Okay. You started this beef with me from the beginning. You involved your family and yourself in this R. Kelly saga, not me. You can't blame me for doing commentary with your involvement. I didn't put you in your situation. I humbled myself to email you. Do this sound like a bitch to y'all? I'm just saying, did it sound like a bitch? Just trying to, Larry, please leave me alone. Larry, don't say nothing, please. Larry, I'll suck your dick, Larry. You know I'm a faggy on the low. Larry, I'm DJ Tyson. I'm DJ Tyson. Larry, can you please don't reply? And if you do,
Stop.
Larry, I thank you for having Angelo send me the $100.
Stop, please.
And remember this day. And
I hate when the spirit hit me because it's just too much going on.
Oh, remember this day.
Stop.
This the day that I left church and swindled R. Kelly people out of money.
Stop, please.
I was broke as shit, Larry. Please.
I hate when the spirit hit me because there's too much going on.
Please don't respond.
People that got bigger problems.
Then this nigga say, I humbled myself to email you. That's what God told me to do. This what I mean when I say niggas that don't know Jesus, that damn sure don't know God, sit back and say, God told him to humble himself. Then when Larry didn't respond, Larry was all these bitches. I mean, you know what? I can't get it. He said, that's what God told me to do. I'm asking you out of good faith to take the strikes off my channel. And when and if you decide to do it, I will not mention your name in any of my lives from this day forward. So from September the 6th, 2022, how many times have that bitch nigga mentioned Larry, myself, and Levi? I'm just trying to figure it out. Can anybody keep count? Because I can't. I lost count about the bitch nigga. You feel me? And Curtis, I don't know why you bringing your ass over here, bro. That's on God, man. I really don't know why you bring your ass over here. You know what I mean? Because I know you his main dick sucker, bro. No disrespect, but all disrespect. Then he said, I will not mention your name in any of my lives from this day forward. I give you my word as a man. Your word ain't shit, and you're not a man. A motherfucker that's not over 5'5" is not a man. You're a fucking dwarf, nigga. Then you say, and you and my beef is done for good. I give you my word. Well, now we know his word ain't bond. Then he say, I also want to say this, Larry. You have my family regardless of the crime you committed. No, you have a family regardless of the crime you committed. I would never involve my family. Accountability is something that we must live up to for the crime we've committed. That's all I'm saying. So let's once and for all end this. I'm glad you said that. Because I'm gonna make you live up to the crime that you did, motherfucker. And this is just the intro. This is just the intro. So you said y'all all gotta have accountability, right? Okay. Well, let's start here. Oh wow. Also, when he got out of jail, he came down to where you was at.
And in East End, the 70,000 building.
Because it's like he's making it seem like that everybody's lying on him and that's not him. And I'm like, bro, that's you in that paperwork, man.
Ain't nobody lying on him. Everybody is telling the truth.
So let me ask you this. If you could see Tyson today, what would you say to him?
I just pray for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, the Lord, works in mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
And I just, what happened is still not going to bring my son back. No matter what I say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tyson don't probably know what he's doing, man. I'll just say I forgive him, man, and the Lord be with him.
Wow.
Because all of this, man, it's just so messed up, man, and everybody makes mistakes, man, but you don't keep making the same mistakes.
Right.
I don't know what's going on with that, man, but, he got to live his life now. He got to live with what he's done. That's going to torment him more than anything.
I totally agree. I totally agree with you. I'm just looking at it like you don't deserve this, man. You don't. And you don't deserve this at all. And as far as like your family, it's like y'all deserve closure. Y'all deserve it.
Yes, we do.
Y'all deserve closure.
Yes, we do.
And the closure I see is not there.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's why I'm not understanding.
He
like
knew he had hit my son, and he ran off and left my son in that alley like that. And that was terrible.
Wow. It's sad because it's like he didn't care.
He didn't. He did not care at all.
It's like he didn't care.
I would have gone in his body. And all of us, we warned Tyson. Tyson was younger than I am. He's younger than I am. I'm 60 years old. But all of us, we got together and pulled Tyson aside and asked him to stop speeding up and down that alley.
Oh, wow.
Before he even killed my son.
So y'all begged him to stop?
Yeah. Before the accident even happened.
Jesus. This is really crazy to me, because it's like stuff like this don't need to happen. And
Right.
and let me ask you this. Could you detail again when you found out about your son being hit? Oh, because y'all warned Tyson stop speeding, but then when he hit him, what happened?
Okay, I was on the corner at the liquor store. My son was at his grandma's house, right?
Right.
A half a block, about 3/4 of a block down the alley from the liquor store.
Right.
Okay. When I come out the liquor store, I stand on the corner for about 3 or 4 minutes. And I see the blue van come up to the alley speeding, and then made a right, speed off and went towards Stony Island. Next thing you know, I hear somebody down the alley hollering. Like, we can go to the alley and see what's going on. And they say he didn't hit a child. And I look down and I say, wait a minute, that's my son.
Wow.
And I run down there. I run down the alley, grab my son. I pick him up, take him out the alley, and move him over a little bit. He was barely breathing, and you know how when you get hit, like it knocks the wind out you.
Right.
And I laid him back down on the ground and had people to call the ambulance and stuff. And we got to the hospital. They put my son on a breathing machine. And we left him on the breathing machine for a while. Then the doctor come out and told us he was brain dead. It don't make no sense to keep him on the breathing machine, so we took him off.
Wow.
Yeah, that was bad.
So, I mean, like, he ain't come and do nothing. Like, I mean, he ain't come and try to help or nothing. Like,
nothing at all. Nothing. He just left my polar baby in that alley, lifeless. We could have took him to the hospital a little bit faster when he figured out he did that.
right.
You know, that he just went on about his business like he hit a dog or something.
With no remorse.
With no remorse.
It's frustrating to me because it's like, I'm a father and I have a special needs son myself. And I'm very overprotective of my son more than I am, more than I am my daughter. But I know my daughter is straight. But my son is like, that's a whole nother demographic. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So, man, is there anything that you want to see done? Like, do you want justice served, or like, how can you? I mean, what do you want?
Yes, I want justice served.
Okay.
You know, I wouldn't be a father if I didn't want justice served.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Ain't
Exactly.
too much I can do about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But it's in the justice, man. Whatever they do is fine with me. You know,
Okay.
man. As long as they do something.
Okay.
You know, because I don't think 2 years was good enough. They gave him 4 years. 2 years he was out. Chicago, you do half of the time.
Okay. So that's what happened.
You know, that 2 years for killing a kid, that's not right.
Not at all.
No, I don't believe so.
Not at all.
They give them 4 years, you know, then you do 2, you know, and then you come out on parole or whatever, you know. And that's no.
So right there, and you hear the pain of the little boy Larry White that was killed by a bedbug.
Man, they basically kidnapped me on that bus shit, man. I ain't really want to be on that bus.
Okay. So after the Larry White situation, right? After he killed Larry White, after he killed Larry White, he pretty much tried to make it seem like he ain't know what he was doing and that he hit something, but he ain't know what he hit. But when I say this case is going to be reopened soon, and I know people like, oh no, Dana, but don't do that. Nah. I'm pushing for this case to be reopened, and you're going to see why. If you are a parent, if you are a mother or father that sits on that nigga channel, after what you're going to read and after what you're going to hear, which is all lies from him, as he told y'all, number lies, and the way he murdered a 5-year-old special needs kid. How can y'all sit around and listen to a nigga who don't know shit, a 51-year-old nigga who don't know shit? How can y'all listen to him talk about anything? Because if you let him tell it, he's the man. He's the one that he does all this. He's the Mason, the fake Mason chain that he got from the $5 and $10 store. But don't listen to me. You know what I mean? Don't let me tell y'all nothing like that. That's supposed to be y'all knight in shining armor. That's supposed to be the one that y'all call, the one that y'all love, right? So check this out. Just listen to this.
Hello? What up, Sam? No. You good. I'm done. You good. I just, see, that's Doug Anton's.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
It's
See, the whole thing was people were saying that, but
they thought you had created it. Yeah, I know.
They thought I had created the other fake defense fund. You see how he cleaned it up real quick? Yeah. I know. Because he know that him and Jocelyn Smith created. But listen.
I got it. You ain't got to explain it to me. Trust me, you good. We're going to pump that bitch up. Hell yeah.
Did you talk to Lily?
I ain't talked to her yet. She texted me yesterday.
What she text you?
About her health, it's not looking good.
What else she saying in that
Shit. Now, BT, because we birthday twins. She said, I won't talk about it now. She said, try me tomorrow. She said, I have, and I'm keeping it safe. I have, please tell Dana and BT. She said, I have, and I'm keeping it. She said, I'm keeping it safe. However, please tell Dana and BT not to broadcast it. Pray. To God, my time is winding down. I may not see my brother come home. This dumb because it's spread to my liver. Yep. The triple dose of what's that? Natural triax or something. But I'm all right. I just need to start making my rounds. My mother sat on my bed last night and told me to get ready, and she's waiting. I broke out in tears because my kid still doesn't know. This is a harder pill to swallow than before. By my grace of God, they're catching it. Love you, and tell my Kelly sisters that I love them too. I'll get out soon. I guess she was sending this to you as she sent it to me. Right. Yes.
And she was telling me how to make it right with the blog. But like I told her, but I said, I don't have an issue with nobody, but I just
moving. And
that's what I did.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, you ain't beefing with nobody now. Ain't nothing else to apologize. I think that day when you did one live, after I did mine, I think that shut a lot of shit down. So I ain't go back to really do again. What's to do? Nothing. Now it's just the positive that we just got. Just should sail off of that and just keep it pushing. Now I'm really pushing the fence fund now. When I text that, when I listened to you said I'm gonna let people know the R. Kelly Defense Fund, the one that Dana was promoting, that is the one for Doug Anton, so everybody knows. I'm gonna push that some more. And that's why I misread.
That's why I said,
yeah, go ahead.
So if you need to post them, go ahead post them.
Keep it the same like that from his birthday until that I ain't gonna give him the number to call it. I'm gonna call.
So the question is, when you mentioned the defense fund and all this shit and the shit you doing with your little, dumbass friends, were you lying then or are you lying now? Or is it that whenever you get mad, whenever Doug don't want to talk to you, and you'll go on this rant because I don't fuck with you? So while you told everybody over there that the defense fund was fake and all this and fuck Doug and all this because Doug came on my chat and didn't fuck with your chat, I mean, the jealousy bone that you carry is real. I can't help it because I know who I know. But you want to live my life along with a lot of your friends. However, remember when you tried to recruit me against Larry? Because you was scared of Larry?
Well,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yo, what the hell is going on?
I do not fucking know, man. This nigga did. I don't know what's wrong. He said somebody posted a video of him, his wife, his kids, and he talking about me, talking about you, talking about Hollywood. I said, this nigga's got to be crazy. Then he threatened me, post pictures of my vehicle and shit. He deleted the video.
So he's talking about me?
Nah, he's trying to go in on everybody.
Man,
because somebody video of him and his family and where he live and
how long ago was that?
Man, this was not a while ago. I was at the movie.
Man, because the last time I heard about something like that, somebody named Malicious Conspiracy put that out there or something.
I do not know, man. But I know one thing. I'm going to fix the nigga because he threatened. So I got him.
Man, I'm not feeding into that bullshit. But that nigga looking to get his views up. I'm not for that shit, man.
Right. Don't entertain it. I ain't going to entertain it. I already know what to do, man. I'm going to hit you right back, dude. Trust me. I'm going to hit you back.
So when your little tactic didn't work, it's like you kept going. And you was the one that posted his family behind that fake picture. I'm just going to keep it a buck. You did that shit. Ain't nobody else do that. You did that. So with that being said, remember this?
Little girl, as you say, why you put your daughter in the position to get fucked? Then nobody want to hear this real nigga shit. Then nobody, little girl, as you say, why you put your daughter in the position to get fucked? Then nobody want to hear this real nigga shit, right? Since Angelo say R. Kelly likes to fuck little girls, why the fuck you put your daughter in the position to get fucked, nigga? Now call in this number.
Listen.
That's since Team Truth want to label R. Kelly as a rapist, I still got a question for Team Truth. If you hear this man that says he's the leader or the CEO of Team Truth, then tell me and answer me this question. If I'm the leader of Team Truth and I'm solely responsible for my daughter being in the position as DJ Tyson, give permission for Azriel Clary to be in the presence of a music label, whatever the case may be, and I know she's 17, and I'm not accompanying her, and then come back and say, I know he likes to fuck little girls, he likes to rape little girls, and he likes to do this to little girls, then my question to Angelo is, if you know R. Kelly like to fuck little girls, why would you put your daughter in a fuckable situation? Okay, for the slow people. I'm gonna say it again. For the slow people. We'll do this again. We're gonna make this shit make sense. Okay? If R. Kelly likes to fuck little girls, if he's a rapist, why put your daughter in that position? Since he always screaming he likes to fuck little girls. R. Kelly like to fuck little girls.
I already sent you that.
Well, I don't know about R. Kelly fucking little girls, but I know you like to fuck little girls. But before I go there, we gonna go here. Bedbug tried to lie to Larry White's cousin, which is a content creator, right? And when she found out the truth, she went at that nigga neck. Well, let's look at the way the conversation went. He said, I've been addressed this years ago. He said, I've been addressed this years ago. Hold on. Hold on. He said, I've been addressed this years ago. No one is ever going to tell me how I felt. I held him in my arms. Hold on. You said that you hit something and didn't know what it was. And you ran and you got out of there because you didn't know what it was. So how can you say you held him in your arms? This is why this case needs to be reopened, because this is a cold case that haven't been solved until now. Well, you held him in your arms, right? Let's pause that right there. I told you, I'm your worst motherfucking nightmare, and YouTube is your resume, right? Okay. So we're going to go there. You held him in your arms. Let's remember. Here's your indictment. The grand jury chosen, selected, and sworn in, and for the county of Cook and the state of Illinois, and the name, hold on, make it bigger for y'all. And the name and by the authority of the people of the state of Illinois, upon their oaths present, that on or about June 26, 1993, at and within the county of Cook, Kevin Terrell committed the offense of leaving the scene of a fatal motor vehicle accident, and that he knowingly left the scene of an accident involving the motor vehicle he was driving near 7015 Southeast N in Chicago, Illinois, in which Larry White was fatally injured as a result of that accident, and thereafter failed to report the accident to a police station or sheriff's office near the place where the accident occurred within 3 hours after the accident, in violation of Chapter 95.5, Section 11-401-B of the Illinois Revised Statutes, 1989, as amended. And it says, contrary to the statute and against the peace and dignity of the same people of the state of Illinois. Okay. So they charging him with leaving the scene, right? But he claimed he didn't know. This is his statement. I mean, this is his charge sheet, right? He's been charged with leaving scene fatal accident. Above subject was arrested and that he turned himself in to the arresting officers after being informed that he was wanted in connection with a fatal accident, where the victim later died from his injuries in the hospital. Subject placed into custody and processed in 003, where he gave a voluntary oral admission. Right? He gave a voluntary oral admission. And his claim is he hit something. He don't know what he hit. He thought it was a dog or something. Right? This is his whole file. It says he's been charged with leaving scene of personal injury, accident, fatal accident, and that he caused great bodily harm to Larry L. White, which is Larry Lonzell White, who subsequently died from injuries sustained. He killed Larry L. White without lawful justification, and that he drove southbound in the rear lot of 7015 Southeast End Avenue, struck Larry L. White, then southbound down alley from scene without stopping to render aid or identify himself. Kevin Terrell failed to stop near scene or as close as possible and failed to report such accident and within 3 hours. So they had a manhunt and they went to go get him, right? Okay. Judgment in it. Credit 141 days, time served, and he got out, right? Because he claimed that he didn't know what he hit. Okay. So how can he not know what he hit, right? But then he turn around and say, I held him in my arms. She said, I remember you said that. He said, I do not play with the deceased. I love kids. I'm not no damn kid killer. Then what are you? If you killed him, then you're a baby killer. You're a kid killer. You know what I'm saying? Then you said, that's disrespect to my name. Well, you disrespected your own name. Fuck your name. You did that. I'm asking you not to feed into this social media bullshit. It's not bullshit. Even though, that's what he meant to say, even though Pat or Meatball didn't press any charges against me, I still went to prison. People love me and they know I'm a good person. They tried to exploit off Larry's name. Who tried to exploit off Larry's name? And my past is my past and no one else's. Okay. So she said, when did I disrespect you? He said, call me when you can. So it's post saying you want smoke with me. You a clout chaser too. I'ma get in contact with the guys. I'll end this shit. I don't owe shit. I did my time, dummy. You playing the Larry card. Talking to Larry family. Then he put, why you think they didn't press charges against me? Use your brain. Let Larry rest in peace. They used my past and they use my past in malicious way. Don't fall for the one dope. The what? Then she asked him, did you hit him twice? He said, look again. I don't even think back that far. It was an accident. I picked him up. They told me to put him down. But I thought he told people he didn't know what he hit. He said, look again. I don't even think back that far. It was an accident. I picked him up. They told me to put him down. She said, if I ran over someone's child, I would never not think about it. He say, I really don't owe anyone an explanation. Past has been forgiven. I feel people clout chasing off my past. She said, okay. He said, I've been addressed this years ago. No one is ever going to tell me how I felt. I held him in my arms. So she said it. Donetta Bernice White. Yes, that's me, bitch. You want my address? Yes, that's me. And he put, okay, now go play in traffic. I already got it. Leave me the fuck alone. Let Larry rest in peace. She said, you ain't picking up the phone, bitch. Yes. Now you know I'm meatball blood. I'm a white bitch. And he said, I'm a Terrell hoe. You diss me, I'ma diss your ass back. And she said, this bitch you be touched soon. I'm not going to go back and forth. I talked about that. I spoke that. Then he said, look, lady, I don't care about no money. I'm making my own. Let it go. Let it be. We talk and it's done. Before you went live, you had my number. God has forgiven me. Here we go with this God shit. Well, I'm gonna tell you something about God. God have sympathy on fool and babies. And sorry to tell you, but God don't forgive murderers. It's in the Bible. That's one of the unforgiven sins. It said thou shalt not kill. So that's a lie. Then he said, so did the parents. So whatever going on now, I have nothing to do with it. Now, you heard Larry White father said he ain't forgive shit. He wants something done. Y'all heard that. So if y'all heard Larry White father say he ain't forgive him, now you know this nigga lying. Right? Then he said, I have nothing to do with it. Social has nothing to do with my past. They did that shit. You want to talk, you have my number. I don't owe social shit. At the end of the day, regardless of what anybody told you, everyone know it was a freaking accident. Well, from what y'all heard from Larry father, y'all heard that it wasn't an accident. She said, can't talk right now at work. Okay, hold on. And then he said, been forgiven me. That's why I fight me. That's why I fight for me. Typo. And she said, the feeling I get is that it doesn't affect you. And then he said, I'm not living in the past. Affecting you or not, it affects me when you talk about me like I'm a killer, and that's wrong. I paid my dues and I owe social no explanation about anything. Respect me and I respect you. Let Larry rest in peace. She said, when did I disrespect you? He said, call me when you can. Right? Then she said, stop texting me. The other YouTube docs, you child killing ass. I don't need to dox you. That was done before. I knew who you was. So talk less at this point. I have nothing further to say to you. So he put Donetta White, find some business because I found some. She put Donetta Bernice White. Yes, that's me, bitch. You know what I mean? But I read that already. Okay. He talking about shit, cloud chaser. Okay, hold on. Name me. People love me, and my past. And then she said, "But have you forgiven you?" She said, "Been forgiving me. That's why I fight for me." Okay. Then he said, "You want respect, you gotta get respect. I don't owe you shit or anyone else, nigga. Got me fucked up. Now go lie to your people." She said, talk less. Again, I get off at 10. He said, go lie to your people. I don't give a fuck. Go lie to your people like DanaJay. She said, why you still texting then? He said, I ain't worried about shit because you tripping. And I tried to respect you and you disrespected me. So I'm done. I don't owe you shit. You started with disrespecting me. Then he said, look, lady, I don't care about no money. Okay, I read that already. And then he said, who gives a fuck? 7-4, beat it. I'm BKRN and raised. Do your homework. Now you go find who I know. You fucking clout chaser. That's all this nigga talk about is who he know. But I hope them niggas can save him when that time come. But I hope them niggas, the same niggas who he know, but I hope they sitting there ready to bodyguard this nigga when that time come. Then she said, talk less. Child killers get no respect. You should have settled that shit with Meatball. No, his son. Uh-oh. This nigga say, it been settled, dummy. How you think I got less time? They ain't pressed charges. I'm from the hood, dummy. 71st East Side, State to Lake. 079 low end to the 100s. I'm good. You trying to do me too? You trying to do me too? But what? How this play out? Trying to dox me. She said, stop texting me. I don't shit. Like fuck you and your guys, bitch. You murdering you hit a brick wall. Then he put, bitch, fuck you. I ain't murder shit. My guys ain't too happy about this. And no, they not. They are pissed. Okay, I read that one. This ain't in order at all. Okay, stop texting me. The other YouTube dash, okay, talk less. I have nothing further to say to you. Hold on. Then she said, I'm gonna show you something. Cause see, you ran into, cause now your karma is due. And then he said, you ain't gonna show me shit. Leave me the fuck alone. You ain't gonna show me shit. Leave me the fuck alone. And then she said, you ran into me. It's your time. He said, fuck karma and you. It was an accident. You ain't God. Fuck you. You don't scare me. You want respect, you gotta get respect. I don't owe you shit. You know what I mean? So then he said, I'm going to say this one time. I went to prison and served my time. And when I got out and came right back to my neighborhood, they still embraced me with love because it was an accident. So trying to slander my name because of my past is not going to work with me. I wasn't in shit stolen. I paid my dues. And then she said, but the story Pat said was different. You hit him twice. Why? Is that true? Then you posted a video telling people to give you $500 to tell what happened. I'm in no way trying to slander your name, sir. I'm hurt. Meeting you the way I did. Hold on. And then he said, I'm a Terrell hoe. You diss me, I'm going to diss your ass back. Then he said, this bitch, you be touched soon. I'm not going to go back and forth. You ain't picked up the phone yet. Then he said, fuck you. I'm shy too, nigga. And she said, I'm not hiding from you. Laughing emojis with Statue of Liberty. Fuck you mean? I called you from my real number. I want you to know who I am. He said, I'm done. I'm gonna call your brother myself. You got me fucked up. She said, I'm gonna show you something. Cause see, you ran into, cause now your karma is due. Did I read that one? Fuck you and your guys, bitch. You murdering my, you hit a brick wall. Bitch, fuck you, I ain't murder shit. My guys ain't happy about this. I'm in Chicago. He said, who gives a fuck? And she said, talk less, child killers gets no respect. Okay. I read that. Okay, cool. So that's the way he was talking to Larry White cousin. And Larry White cousin was the one that he ran to try to lie to about me because I was on his ass. However, we're going to exit that, right? And we're going to get into his kids since you want to mention my kids, right? So we're going to get into his kids. See, I wasn't even going to go there. But if you mention mine, I'm going to definitely mention yours. And his is a little bit worse. So let's go there. What man you know talks like this? He said, if Dana and Levi or anyone else go get paid off my kids or my life like they did Larry White, let me get paid too, Jesus. When I go live, because it sounds better from me, from the horse's mouth. See you soon. Oh, and Levi and Dana Gay, get your row out. I ain't worried then. I ain't worried now. Going live soon. Tune in. What father you know that will put some shit up here like this to say, if Dana and Levi or anyone else gonna get paid off my kids or my life like they did Larry White, let me get paid too? I'm just asking. And for the dirty motherfuckers that's over there that keep entertaining this motherfucker, giving them y'all hard-earned money, this is what he think about his kids and the people that he hurt. So what make you think he give a fuck about y'all? And for the ones that left, y'all did the right thing. There's some people that I don't see over there no more. But I also know there's a lot of fake pages over there too, so y'all might have just changed your name. So let's dig into what he did. Because if you notice, it's one thing he never talked about. And the one thing he never talked about is the thing that he don't want nobody to know about. And what he didn't talk about goes a little something like this. I want y'all to count. His oldest daughter said, my daddy blocked my page. You mad because you a pedophile? Uh-oh. And you don't want everyone to know you've been touching on us. Hold on. I just got a text. Okay. Sure. This way you live at. Hold on. See, niggas don't play that. That's where you live at. Damn, I just read the first two lines and niggas getting mad like, yo, send me that, send that Addy over. So, sure, there you go. That Addy is right there. In living color. The Addy is right there. So, she said, my daddy blocked my page. You mad because you're a pedophile. And you don't want everyone to know you've been touching on us since we was a baby. You mad you kicked my auntie out at 17 because she won't have sex with you. You used to make us stay in the house and dress in front of you. Picked out locks on our doors and laid in bed with us naked. You forced us to get seen at the hospital so people wouldn't notice we've been touched. You tried to force my aunties to have sex with you. You made us do all types of stuff. We told your mama and she went ghost and said she ain't have money to come get us. My grandmama knew all of this and made us stay with him. She made us do stuff too and told us she would hurt us if she didn't. She knew you was touching us. and you made us stay there. We stay at my, hold on, wait a minute. She knew you was touching us and you made us stay there. We stay at my Auntie Vaughn house for 3 months because we ain't want to, I hate Apple. Because we ain't want to go back home. He mad because we told my mama what happened and she took us away from him. We've been running a yard for him for years because he want to keep us in the house and touch on us. You ain't tell Lavelle you was trying to be on stuff with his daughter. Why y'all think he never around his grandkids around his kids or grandkids? There you go right there. Why y'all think he never around his kids or grandkids? Which lead me to what I'm going to get to. Oh, and Lavelle, you got nerve to pillow talk to this nigga about me. I'm on you next. But let me continue. Let's tell Facebook that your fifth daughter, Carmen, you got her mama pregnant at 15. Let's get to how you made Lloyd mess with your youngest daughter. Boy, don't play with me. You can die like your mama gonna do when that cancer finish her. It's up. I'm back. Now watch this. Remember this part right here. Let's get to how you made Lloyd mess with your youngest daughter. Boy, don't play with me. You can die like your mama gonna do. When the cancer finish her up, right? Pay attention to that line real quick. Watch this. Watch this. Here we go. Don't nobody give a fuck about them whole paragraphs my daddy typing. We spared them for years. Even tried to make some type of relationship with him after the weird narcissistic he do. Shorty 50 and live for this internet shit. We don't give two fucks about you. You see posts and assume because you guilty. Everybody happy with their life except you. You done added everybody we know or around us in hopes they don't fuck with us. And it only showed them how lame you is. I be sparing your Floyd Mayweather fat shoe at wearing ass out of love for you and not trying to disrespect you because God tell you to honor both parents. But about my mama and siblings, I'll take it there. I've been moving with peace and grace. But today, got it. You're a nigga who talk about his own kids and baby mama for a living and post old ass pictures with us. Notice he ain't post nothing new, nothing up to date. Then the reason why I told y'all to pay attention to what I told y'all last time is because this right here. She said, I knew you wasn't on shit when a nigga forced himself on me. Took my innocence and you had the addy and didn't do nothing. Stop. I knew you wasn't on shit when a nigga forced himself on me. Took my innocence. Stop right there. Let's go down. Let's get to how you made Lloyd mess with your youngest daughter. Make that shit make sense. He sent his homeboy to rape his own daughter. And she said, I knew you wasn't on shit when a nigga forced himself on me, took my innocence, and you had the addy and did nothing. You can find everybody in Chicago except the nigga who fucked your daughter. Your best bet is find some safe to do, because once we all start talking, your peoples will never look at you the same. Now, whoever can screenshot this, nigga had his own room and slept in the bed with my sisters in your drawers. You're a hoe. I said what you said, and it ain't coming down. So hold on. He sent his homeboy to fuck his own daughter. Then it get worse. And this is why I say The people that's over there that's supporting him, how? Y'all got to be the scummiest of the earth. How can you support that? He done lied to y'all about my job. He done lied to y'all about me. He done lied to y'all about Larry White. He done lied to y'all about stealing from R. Kelly. He done lied to y'all about his kids. And he lied to y'all about his son fucking birthday. But wait a minute. Don't take my word for it. You all gonna see it. You gonna see it in a few minutes. Check it. My daddy been stalking us for years. He tried to talk to a lot of my friends when I was in high school. The entire time my mother was gone and we was left with him, nobody helped us. Maybe a few of my mom's friends and my auntie Vaughn, but nobody. When I say we experienced the most traumatic stuff you couldn't even imagine. But anybody that know me know I've never showed that through my character. This man not only touched everybody in our family, but he beat and forced my mama to do stuff for years. While my grandmama made us stay in a room while she hold the door screaming for our mom. Hold on. While she hold the door screaming for our mom, and she sat there and let my daddy sexually assault my mom. Sexually assault her. My grandmama brought men to our house and let them try to touch us for money. When she watched us, she left us in the crib for 3 weeks because she got on a Greyhound to go to Mississippi to lay up with a nigga. She over here dropping tea on her own family, saying, oh, their youngest child had a baby, and my sister trying to hide it from the world like they perfect, or how one of her sisters glorified one more than the other and shit. Treat her young daughter like shit. Let's put it out there. How you went your cousin Cat house and tried to touch on his kids. Should I go on? Hold on. And for the dummies that talking about, oh no, Dana had them do that. This was going on. Here's the family and friends. Let's read. Phantom Malice said, some may think differently, but I honestly feel a little weight coming off of you. Do what you have to do, baby. Only the strongest will understand you at this time. Katia said, Phantom Mallard, it feels so good, G. Jasmine Hubbard says, so sorry you had to go through that. Katia said, thanks. Carnita Terrell said, no secret. Oh, God. She began by saying, no secret. Like, the family secret is not a secret no more. Hey, Jazz. The family secret is not a secret. So everybody know that he been fucking his kids. So she said, no secret. I'm a proud grandma. I love all my nieces and nephews the same. I don't do drama. And Katia said, Carnita Terrell, you know I know auntie, but I refuse to hold my tongue. You don't do anything to anyone and stuff like that. Shouldn't even made it to me. But I love you always. Ain't no secret gone ever. You know what I'm saying? So they was trying to keep it a family secret. And they got tired because he coming on the internet. So they just went where he go. That's why he won't say that they lying, because it's too many people that's going to come out and blast his ass. Hold on. Let me take this off so that way y'all can see for a second. Because I want y'all to see this. Rachella Moon said, he is so sick and got people food. I'm so sorry. I wish I would have been there. Vengeance is the Lord's. Continue to be blessed. Now, these are people that know him. These are people that been around him. These are people that grew up with him. Now, I wonder what the dummies over there going to say. Oh, DJ. No. Everybody know that he's a sick individual. And I got his act right. Then Janice say, praying for you, babe. This is so sickening and sad. Danny Dan put the hearts and the praying hands. Nietzsche Brown said, that's messed up. Praying for you and your family, for real, for real. Marshawn Straw said, I'm so sorry you had to go through this. Kat Thomas said, oh my GGGGG, BFFFF. I would have never thought. I'm literally in shock. I'm so sorry this happened to you. You are so strong for speaking up. I love you. Right? So as they say that he would try to befriend his daughter friends, the first name up here is who? Kevin T.F. Terrell. He's trying to befriend one of his daughter friends. That part right there, Jazz. Anybody that molests their own kids is unfit for society. A damn monster he is. Oh, don't tell him nothing, man. So somebody named Envy Me said, your dad is on YouTube live right now discussing you and your sisters for a YouTube channel check because this post was discussed on YouTube, right? So I put Envy Me. That's what the bum do. Kathy Johnson said, he's a sick man. I am so sorry you children had to go through this. My prayers are with each of you. Okay. Hold on. I put that already. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's more. Ariel Griffin said, this breaks my heart. So sorry you all went through this. Katia said, Ariel Griffin, you know we stay strong, BFF. Then Ariel Griffin said, and Katia Terrell, yes, I know, Queen. I went through a lot of emotional and dysfunctional family drama too. It didn't break me. It made me. So Katia said, we too much of a goat for that. We don't buckle under pressure. Zakia guy said, thank God you don't look or act like what you've been through. I'm sorry this happened to you, but you're definitely a walking testimony. So she told the girl, and Zakia, I appreciate you and all that, right? And here go the little link again, where he's trying to access her friends. So Linda Gray said, I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry to hear this. Praying to Jehovah, the hearer of prayer, to help you get the help you need. Pray to him too. I am so sorry. Prayers for your whole family. Ariel said, oh my God, that is so sad. I'm so sorry, best friend. And I did block him. He got nerve. He lucky he didn't get a bullet. Y'all see right here. Ariel said, oh my God, that is so sad. I'm so sorry, best friend. And I did block him. He got nerve. He lucky he didn't get a bullet. That's true, Star. It makes you strong. That's true. Ariel Griffin said, got some nerve sending me a request. Here you go. We talked about that. I did that. So Akia, like I say, for the dummies over there that say his kids just making up shit, no. Akia said, no child should ever have to deal with this, especially at the hands of their father. I'm so sorry you had to deal with this, and I hope you find strength and healing, love. Katia said, I appreciate that. Patrice praying hands. Aki said, I'm so sorry you had to go through this. Jay Jones said, sorry you had to go through this. Miss Moon said, he is so sick and got people food. Okay. I read that part. Okay. So let's go here. We're going to go all through this. Prayers to you and your family. Okay. Chris said, God bless your sister as well. Stay strong like y'all been doing. Okay. So, Katia said, Carnita Terrell, you know I know, Auntie, but I refuse to hold my tongue. You don't do anything to anyone, and stuff like that shouldn't even made it to me. But I love you always. Ain't no secret gonna ever make me look at you different. You are everything people love. You are everything. People love misery. So his pride and joy said, and I will always love you for never being phony or treating us different. 100, 100. They the imposters. So his own daughter, the one he said, this is my pride and joy, I love her so much, called him and his fucking dirty ass mama imposters. So Carnita said, Kiyo Terrell, thank you. Big hugs to you too. Then Carnita said to Katia, I understand, and you can only speak on what is said or told. Who cares? I don't, and won't care about what others do. Too old for games. Pay my bills. Carnita said, exactly. I love you, auntie, and don't worry, you won't ever see me get out of character like this again. So, Miss Kathy said, my heart hurt for you. You are strong and God got you. Then she said, sweetheart, I am sorry, but I must say this. You need to go to the DA office to have him arrested. That's why I ain't worried about it, because I know what's in motion. Now, when I told y'all he lied about his son, he said his son's birthday is today. If you heard him say his son's birthday today, right? Or if you heard somebody talking about it, put yes in the chat. Yeah, EJ. All of them need to go to the DA office. Have his ass locked all the way the fuck up. Hey, big baby Pernell, how you doing? If y'all heard him say his son's birthday was today, put I did in the chat or put yes in the chat. Because I'm about to show you some shit. This is what I mean when I say niggas be frauding their own children. Well, it don't seem like nobody heard it. Oh God, big baby Vanessa. Hey EJ, why you do that? Ain't nothing wrong with big baby, bro. Yo, what's going on, bro? So let's go here. Three days ago, right? Okay. 3 days ago, Miss Bisbee said yes. Okay, cool. 3 days ago, and this is Kiora. She said, happy birthday to the best brother in the world, my true first best friend, the 3-3 of my Pisces clan, siblings, cross over fingers. The bond we share, people think we twins, for real. The first opening say, happy birthday to the best brother in the world. This was 3 days ago. So how is the nigga going to come out and say today is his son's birthday and send him cash apps that say from your father? Time out. You sending cash apps. No, I'm sorry. You sending the people over there to send money to a cash app that's supposed to be for your son. Now, this cash app don't have his picture or nothing up there. I remember the last cash app, your son's picture was there. This cash app picture is not there. So I tell everybody, do not send no money to the cash app until y'all find out if it's really his son or not. And then If it's really his son, then you send him, some Cash App money and say it's from whoever you are for your birthday. Don't bail that dumb bum ass nigga out. And don't bail that bum ass nigga out. Talking about, oh yeah, send a Cash App and say it's from your father. No. His birthday not today. His birthday, if today is Tuesday, his birthday was Saturday. So why are you telling people his birthday is today? Now, why didn't you put a post up to your son? I did. I even sent my son some money, as I do every week. I send my son some money every week. But you want your subscribers to send money to your son, and you want them to say, this is from your father. So let's get this straight. Unless your son's slow, which I know he's not, you want a lot of people to send him Cash Apps and say, this is from your father. So you want your son to believe that you giving all these people money to send to him for you when you could have did it yourself. I want y'all people to wake up and ask yourself this question. Why didn't he send no money to that Cash App? I believe that Cash App is going straight to him. I don't believe it's going to his son. Because first he said his son texted him and said, thank you. Then not 3 minutes later, he turned back and say, oh yeah, y'all got to tell him that it's from me. Make this shit make sense. But only people that's close to somebody, only people that's remorseful about not being in somebody's life can write shit like this. Happy birthday to the best brother in the world. My true first best friend. The 3 of my Pisces clan siblings. The bond we share, people think we twins for real. We literally the same person in different bodies. And we gonna flame the whole room. Shh, school too. I love you for loving me always, respecting and protecting me. NMW at anything I do. The way my brother treats me, I pray my son is the same way with his sister. Real stand-up guy with morals, smart, never got in trouble, and you can't send him off to do some he don't want to do. Most importantly, never easy influence, even though the people around us did everything under the sun. 100. The ideal man, brother, uncle, friend, confidant, son, kiss blown, wishes you many more. See you soon, baby. Heart for lifers. And this is her, his daughter, talking about her brother. They're a family. They close. But you know what? You know who you don't see in this motherfucker? Is that short little Bedbug. Now, his son must get his dressing skills from his mama because his daddy can't dress for shit. I'm just saying. So his birthday is not today. His birthday was Saturday. I just wanted to get that out there so the dummies can know that y'all donating for nothing. With that being said, we gonna keep on rolling. It's more. It's more. And you know what I'm gonna do? When I finish this a little bit, when I finish this, I'm gonna let the mothers call in because I want all mothers to call in after I finish this, and I don't got much more to go, but I want all mothers to call in And I want to ask y'all a question one by one. I want to know. So his other daughter, now we already on 2 daughters, but that he done, touch. And he sent this boy to touch another one of his daughters, right? That's 2 daughters. Now watch this. His daughter says, always trying to pillow talk about how I had a baby at 15. I got pregnant on your watch. Let's talk about who introduced me to sexual feelings. Oh my God. Please don't forget my child well taken care of, and he's very much active in her life. Let's talk about how when my auntie shared a room with me, and when she left, I had to sleep in the bathroom until the sun came up, or my siblings woke up because you trying to get in the bed with me, trying to silently ask me to come out. Wait a minute, what? And them people over there talking about, oh no, they just saying that because they mad. They mad about what? Y'all seen family come out and talk about this nigga and his dirty ass mama. So like she said, let's not forget who introduced me to sexual feelings. I'm quite sure us dads that take pride in their daughters, I think I seen DJ Amazing up in here. Hey, DJ Amazing, could you ever touch your daughter? Could you ever make your daughter so uncomfortable that she got to sleep in the goddamn bathroom until the sun come up or one of the siblings get up? That's all I want to know. For the brothers in the chat, could you fuck your daughter? And I'm going to put it like that. Could you fuck your daughter? Or could you make them so uncomfortable? Man. I'm just wondering, could y'all brothers do that? I'm getting mad just asking questions. Could you forget when your goddamn son's birthday is, fellas? And Huff, we ain't forget. We ain't forget. I certainly will do that. But let's not deviate from what's going on right now. So, fellas, I just want to know, ladies, would y'all be okay to knowing that your child's father fucks your daughter when you wasn't there? Your daughters when you wasn't there, and made them so comfortable that they had to sleep in a goddamn bathtub, in a bathroom, in a bathtub until the sun came up or their siblings came up? I just want to know. Ladies, could y'all deal with that? Jazz Cruz said, hell no. So only one mother can say no? T. Glenn said, hell no. And Huff said, there's no way. These, and she couldn't even say it all the way. She said, these no way. She didn't even get the R in there. DJ Mason said, hell no. And what type of fans? Hell, these no way. Hell no. I'm just saying. I'm asking y'all because this is a serious situation. What up, T. Glenn? This is a serious situation. And when a motherfucker don't address not one allegation, you know what they say? « Silence is acquiescence, meaning that you are admitting to what's going on. You don't want to talk about it. But you see how he'll jump out there and try to come at one of the bloggers, right? Oh, no. I'm going to keep this shit right there. I don't give a fuck if I got to do this shit 365 days a year. I just want to know, fellas and ladies, could y'all allow yourself to deal with a person knowing that they fucked your child and knowing that your children have to sleep in a goddamn bathroom and a bathtub until the sun come up or the other siblings get up? If you could, put yes. If no, put fuck no, hell no, or whatever no you want to do. It's up to you. I just want to know. So then it says, let's talk about how when my auntie shared a room with me, and when she left, I had to sleep in the bathroom until the sun came up, or my siblings woke up because you trying to get it in the bed with me, trying to silently ask me to come out. My mom a felon. I had a baby young, so effing what? I tried to give his ass a chance, thinking he was good by asking him to DJ at my son's baby shower. Back on the same BS. I was driving to the DMV and you called being nosy and you sent me $200, B. You owe. Stop. He ain't paid child support since they were little. I mean, he ain't paid child support since they were born. They are now 26, 25, 27, 28. And he gave her $200. $200 and damn near 28 years. So who's the fucking deadbeat? Surely not I. DanaJay fighting a corporation. I'm fighting not to go through a third party to give direct. You just ain't giving at all. You and I are not the same, bitch. We are different. Then she said, you keep saying you gave me money like I asked. Fast forward, I was on date night and simply called and asked if you had to save the date. You got mad because I said you wasn't walking me down the aisle. So for all the crash dummies over there that talking about they just mad because he didn't show up. No, they wasn't mad. He was mad because she told him he wasn't walking her down the aisle. Texting me all this BS because you was mad. You was never going to walk with me down anyway. It was going to be my uncle, but he dead. So it was the next big person in my life. These my kids. We raised our siblings. While you left us in the house the whole summer while you spend link sending us candy, store food. Meanwhile, my mama calling from jail and you lying telling us she ain't calling. Why you kept the phone in your room? Gee, nobody cares. I don't fuck with you. Stop capping like I fuck with you. These people can see we don't talk to you. You'll try to threaten us, but can't slide to defend us. Yeah, I'm the first to have a baby. I'm the first that accomplished a lot of shit. Ain't nobody fucking with my success on a bad day. The fuck? Leave me alone. Nobody cares about your last name. That'll be changed soon from my daughter. 100. Shit. But wait, he posting these pictures. Very old pictures. These are the pictures he posted with the fake Mason chain. And he's getting excited about his daughter sitting on his lap. Such a pedophile. Such a pedophile. But Bedbug, you talking about you got messages from Sherelle that'll make me mad? No, she's grown, brother. That's not my woman. She's grown. But I got some shit that'll make you mad, though. go a little something like this. I got some shit that'll make you mad. Let's start here. A place you wasn't invited to, right? And your daughter's beautiful. She's very beautiful. And I'm glad she got a man that treats her and hers correctly, who's showing her what real love is about, because you couldn't do it. You was too busy trying to hit. Real men that's in her life, right? Bring that down a little bit. Real men that's in her life. That's her man. That's probably her man, brother, or cousin. You know, you're nowhere around, and you couldn't even afford this cake. You know what I'm saying? But you cry about your son being over Larry's house, right? Well, you should have been crying about you not being in your daughter's wedding. That's what you should have been crying about. Everybody's there except for you. Well, on this side, your mother ain't even there. Hold on. Your mother ain't even there. Let's go with the fellas. Let's see. This is your son. You ain't nowhere to be found. You ain't nowhere to be found. So is this what you was mad about? Is this why you was trying to pick at their mother on her wedding, on your daughter's wedding day? Miss Lady, Jesus Christ. Is this why you was trying to pick at their mother on your daughter's wedding day? Because you was nowhere to be found. Here's a picture of reinforcement just in case. Now wait. That's Miss Crystal Qualls. That's her mother. That's his mother. They look happy together. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. A difference in a wedding. She don't gotta wear no shoes, and she put on them red bottoms. Look at that. Something that you didn't contribute to, Kevin. A happy couple. Where were you, Kevin? You were nowhere in this joint. And this is a beautiful wedding. I'm actually getting ideas. You know where to be found, brother. Beautiful couple. I wish them nothing but success and bliss and happiness for the rest of their lives. Look at the family. Look, family. That's what I'm talking about. Real family hanging together. He got both of the mamas. That's what I'm talking about. You pose with both of your mamas. There you go. Damn, he took my idea. Took my idea. Damn, that's hot. Where you at, Kevin? Where you at? Miss Crystal Qualls do not look like what she been through with your bum ass. And that's what you mad about. Then on top of that, your son have a nonstop laughter because he know that he's the man of everything. He know he's the man. Look at this. When you can play around on your wedding day. Peekaboo. Where you at, Kevin? Do it hurt to know that the woman that you caused so much pain to is being relieved and that another man helped her unpack her bags and told her, you don't have to cry no more. I will protect you. Is that what you mad about? Oh, I knew I was going to bring your little friends out. Listen, if y'all don't go to Kevin's page with that shit, don't come to my page with it. And I mean that. I got a right to defend myself. This ain't about R. Kelly. Oh, wait. Is this what you got mad about? This what he really mad about. So he's willing to rob his son and make everybody think over there that today is his son's birthday, when his son's birthday was Saturday. He's willing to rob his son because his son was the one that walked his sister down the aisle. Ain't that's what I just read? Didn't I just read that? Didn't I just read what she said? And she crying. Oh, she crying. But guess what? Your bum ass wasn't even invited. You was too busy on there trying to start shit with Miss Crystal Cross. You know nothing ass nigga. Look at that. Family. It's nothing but family. Look at this. Nothing but a great time. Grandkids that you won't even see unless I post them or unless you stalking their page. Beautiful couple. Yeah, his son, matter of fact, his son do music. And his son cook too. So I'm just trying to put it out there. Like, folks don't even know the half, man. Watch this. And his daughter, the one that got married, said, once you cut, it's stuck like that forever. Ain't no expiration date. And Key said, we don't fuck with him. That's the status. That's the status. We don't fuck with him. Wow. Y'all see it? Matter of fact, I'm going to make it bigger. There you go. She said it. We don't fuck with him. That's the status. So because he talked to Sherelle on the phone, or no, he used to talk to Sherelle on the phone, and he got y'all thinking that he still talk to her, whether he do or he don't, I don't know. He think that's going to bother me. That don't bother me. That's what you got to understand, Goofy. That don't bother me. What bothered me is that you would even try some shit while she was on her sick bed. That's what bothered me. Sorry to hear that, Nita. We praying for you. That's what bothers me. Hey, Coretta. That's what bothered me. Then watch this. Once again, family and friends that know. They put it out there. Ariel said, is it who I think? 5 laughing emojis. Then put, you're a deadbeat. Key Carter said, Ariel Griffin, literally. So who's the sperm donor? Because you saying that I just fucked Sherelle and I left her with Christian, right? Okay. But you fucked Miss Crystal Cross and then turned around and fucked your daughters. So who's the real sperm donor? Because you probably left your sperm around them or even in them. Make that make sense. So who's the real sperm donor? We can keep it going. Now, as of the 15-year-old, you've been ducking child support for so long. See, because you in that corporation, so you have no excuse. You've been ducking the child support for so long. And then you call somebody haters. But you've been ducking the child support for so long. These are all yours, bro. These two. This one. This the mama. You know what I'm saying? And she was 15. That's your daughter Carmen. That's the one that you try to say, that's not my daughter. That's not mine. That's not mine. Here you go. Kevin Terrell. Here you go. But you try to say Carmen not yours. Until a nigga like me went and got the picture to show that you're a liar. And what did your daughter say? You see it. And what did your daughter say? Had to see baby sis while she was in Vegas car. So how can you deny your own daughter? Even though you was 30 and her mama was 15. You're a pedophile, bitch. Now, how can you explain that? And then I'm going to say this. For anybody that still stay over there, right? Y'all deserve any abuse that come y'all way from the hands of that ungrateful ass motherfucker. And then I'm going to go here, Kevin. You talk about, oh, I know what kind of car you drive. Yeah, and you already showed everybody that I drive a red Jeep, which I don't. But here's what I'm going to tell you. You can save the internet back and forth. I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon. Don't do me like you did Trevin and disappear. I want you to pop out. And I know you got a little, I know you got a little 38. That's cool. That's cool. But understand this. I'm coming. And whatever you got to say, state your claim. Because I'm definitely going to state mine. Don't do me like you did JoJo and run all around Houston, Texas and try to make it seem like he ain't pull up on you. Don't make it seem like I'm not going to pull up on you. When I pull up on you, don't make it seem like I ain't at the right location either. Don't go to the police station. We're going to keep this shit all the way straight. Okay? We're going to keep it all the way straight. That's all I'm saying. So on that note, bitch nigga, you can never fuck with me and nothing I do. You will never have the one up on me. And then you talking about, oh yeah, he fold, he did it. Dude, I just don't be wanting to say nothing to you. I be sparing you, bro. Because I know you're trying to get a YouTube check off this. Them dumb motherfuckers donate to you. I don't go, oh, donate to me, donate to me, donate. Nah, I don't do that shit. But when I need it and I ask for it, then y'all motherfuckers get upset. Why? Why? Listen, homie. Fuck you. Fuck your thoughts. Fuck everybody else. And why y'all at it?
He say, look, shut us up.
R. Kelly got issues. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about they want to lock him up like Bill. Oh, they finna lock his ass up like Bill. You know what I'm saying? He better start. He better start singing that song, "Prayer Change." Prayer Change. He better start singing it because he gonna need it. And see, let me give y'all the tea too, because I know somebody that's in R. Kelly camp. The man contemplating suicide. Okay. My man told me he had a 38 gun and somebody had to tell him, man, Kel, put the gun down, all this old goofy ass shit. But I talked to somebody who know R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? When he
Gotta get that out.
R. Kelly got issues. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about they want to lock him up like Bill. Oh, they finna lock his ass up like Bill. You know what I'm saying? He better start. He better start singing that song, "Prayer Change." Prayer Change. He better start singing it because he gonna need it. And see, let me give y'all the tea too, because I know somebody that's in R. Kelly camp. The man contemplated suicide. Okay. My man told me he had a 38 gun, and somebody had to tell him, man, Kel, put the gun down, all this old goofy ass shit. But I talked to somebody who know R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? When they yell,
this is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
This is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
The boy never let me in, sick with the medicine. On the block distributing right with the medicine. Haters don't like me, heard they wanna fight me. Teflon at your chest, I bet you can't fight these. Mad cause I'm getting dope, Pillsbury ill flow. Niggas love to move slow, you sick of me, don't care though. Yes, I'm a savage, out for the cabbage. Catch the boy armed up, full metal alchemist. Yes, I'm ill, and yeah, I'm so real. Coward ass niggas coming home without an appeal. Damn how this getting done. Tell me what's the outcome. Anybody wanna see me? Tell them where the fuck I'm from. Control homes, red rum. Yeah, we get the job done. Out trying to stack chips. Make these haters so sick. If they sick of that, then they really gonna be sick of this. Santa Claus Viper. Haters, Merry Christmas.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take a dip in your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.